to this guided meditation for lucid dream induction, a sleep story designed to help you gently drift into a profound, restorative sleep where your conscious mind can elegantly explore the boundless landscapes of your inner world. As you settle into this moment, allowing your body to find its most comfortable position, perhaps nestled deeply into your mattress or cradled softly by your pillows, I invite you to simply become aware of the exquisite sense of gravity, that gentle, consistent force holding you securely, safely to the surface beneath you. Feel the subtle, reassuring pressure of your body sinking just a little deeper, releasing any need to hold yourself up, releasing any tension you might unknowingly be carrying. Allow your attention to float softly, effortlessly, to the very crown of your head, that delicate space at the very top. Notice the sensation there, perhaps a gentle tingling, a subtle warmth, or merely a quiet neutrality. As your focus rests gently upon this area, imagine a soft, shimmering wave of relaxation, a wave imbued with a soothing, golden light, beginning its tender journey, starting right at your scalp. Feel this wave of golden light, this beautiful, tranquil energy, softly beginning to cascade downward, flowing across your forehead, dissolving any subtle lines of worry or thought, leaving behind a smooth, serene expanse. Sense the tiny muscles around your eyes, those often overworked muscles, receiving this gentle wave, softening, releasing, allowing your eyelids to feel exquisitely heavy, deeply comfortable, as if they are resting within a soft, velvety hammock. The very space behind your eyes begins to soften, melting into a luxurious ease, creating a feeling of spaciousness and profound calm. Now, allow this golden wave of relaxation to drift gracefully through your temples, smoothing away any residual tension, softening the delicate skin there, creating a feeling of utterly serene peace. It continues its gentle descent, flowing down through your cheeks, releasing any tightness in your jaw, allowing your teeth to gently part, your tongue to rest softly in your mouth, feeling utterly passive and relaxed. Imagine your lips softening, perhaps curving into the faintest, most peaceful smile, a reflection of the deep tranquility settling within you. The wave of golden light now flows elegantly down your throat, soothing any constriction, releasing any need to speak, to hold on, or to react. Feel the muscles in your neck beginning to lengthen, to soften, to entirely let go, as if your head is now perfectly balanced, effortlessly supported, allowing a sense of freedom and lightness to emerge. This peaceful energy, this beautiful golden wave, now broadens, gracefully spreading across your shoulders. Feel the weight of any responsibilities, any burdens, any lingering thoughts from your day, simply melting away, dissolving into the warmth as your shoulders gently drop, release, and expand, becoming wonderfully soft and completely unburdened. Imagine them sinking deeper into the surface beneath you, feeling profoundly heavy and yet wonderfully free. From your shoulders, this radiant, golden relaxation flows effortlessly down your arms, feeling like a warm, comforting current. It bathes your upper arms, softening the muscles there, moving slowly, deliberately into your elbows, feeling a sense of fluidity and ease. It continues its journey down your forearms, releasing any grip, any tension, feeling wonderfully light and free. As this wave reaches your hands, notice the delicate sensations within your palms, the subtle tingling in your fingertips, each finger and thumb releasing, softening, becoming entirely limp and wonderfully pliable. Imagine all the tension draining from your hands, flowing out through the very tips of your fingers, dissipating into the space around you, leaving your hands feeling utterly relaxed, perhaps even a little buoyant. Now, bring your gentle awareness back to the broad expanse of your upper back. Feel the golden wave of relaxation spreading across this wide area, soothing all the muscles along your spine, releasing any stiffness, any rigidity, allowing your back to feel long, supple, and entirely supported. It flows down into your mid-back, melting away any knots, any areas of tightness, creating a sensation of deep ease and comfort. Continue to feel this comforting warmth as it cascades into your lower back, releasing any pressure, any strain, allowing this entire region to sink deeper, feeling entirely unburdened and profoundly relaxed. Your whole back is now a canvas of quiet comfort, softly resting, completely at peace. From your back, the golden wave gently moves to the front of your body, enveloping your chest. Feel your chest muscles softening, opening, allowing your breath to flow even more freely, more naturally. There's no need to control your breath. Simply allow your gentle awareness to rest upon the effortless rhythm of your own body, noticing the soft, subtle rise and fall of your chest and abdomen. With each gentle out-breath, imagine releasing just a little more, letting go a little further, sinking a little deeper into this growing sense of peace. This wave of warmth and relaxation now flows into your abdomen, softening, releasing any tightness, any residual worries, leaving this area feeling wonderfully soft, warm, and entirely at ease. Imagine your internal organs resting comfortably, gently, in a state of perfect harmony. The golden wave now continues its beautiful journey, flowing down into your hips. Feel your hip joints softening, releasing any stored tension, any lingering emotions. Your hips feel wonderfully heavy, comfortably sinking into the surface beneath you, creating a deep sense of grounding and stability. From your hips, this gentle, soothing current flows down your thighs, releasing the large muscles there, feeling them lengthen and soften. It continues into your knees, bringing a sense of warmth and fluidity, dissolving any stiffness, any resistance. Down it flows into your calves, releasing any tightness, any residual tension from your day, leaving your lower legs feeling wonderfully light and free. Finally, this tranquil wave of relaxation reaches your feet. Feel your ankles softening, becoming wonderfully loose and pliable. It flows into your soles, sensing the intricate network of muscles and tendons releasing, spreading, relaxing completely. Feel the warmth permeating your arches, your heels, and then moving into each of your toes, individually, releasing, softening, until every single toe feels completely relaxed, wonderfully soft, and entirely at ease. Imagine all remaining tension, all lingering thoughts, all conscious efforts simply draining out through the very tips of your toes, dissipating harmlessly into the earth beneath you, leaving your entire physical being feeling profoundly light, yet wonderfully heavy, utterly relaxed, completely at peace. Now, let's take another tender journey, allowing that golden wave to gently sweep through your body once more, perhaps with an even deeper sense of release this time. Feel a new wave of shimmering gold beginning at the crown of your head, this time imbued with an even greater sense of warmth, a more profound softness. It flows down across your scalp, feeling like a silken caress, softening every pore, every follicle. It washes over your forehead, feeling like a smooth, clear canvas, utterly unblemished by thought or concern. Your eyelids now feel even heavier, as if made of soft velvet, resting with an exquisite weightiness, inviting an even deeper sense of inner quiet. The muscles around your jaw, already relaxed, now release another layer, sinking into a profound softness, your tongue feeling like a gentle, unmoving presence within your mouth. As this golden warmth flows down your throat and neck, imagine any remaining energetic knots, any subtle resistances, simply dissolving, melting away into liquid ease. Your neck feels long, graceful, profoundly comfortable, supporting your head with effortless grace. And as this warmth spreads across your shoulders, feel them widening, broadening, yet sinking even deeper, releasing an older, deeper layer of burden, a long-held tension you may not have even realized was there. Your arms now feel like soft, flowing currents of water, utterly relaxed unmoving, each part from shoulder to fingertip imbued with a delightful heaviness, a comforting stillness. The sensations in your hands and fingers, now almost imperceptibly soft, like mist. Allow this profound relaxation to deepen as it moves through your chest, feeling your breathing become even more natural, more effortless, a gentle, soothing rhythm, completely beyond your conscious effort, a silent lullaby of your own being. Your abdomen softens further, releasing any last subtle tightness, feeling wonderfully expansive and peaceful. And now, the warmth gently cradles your hips, feeling them sink so much deeper into the surface beneath you. A foundational stillness, a central point of profound repose. This exquisite warmth flows down your thighs, your knees, your calves, each muscle surrendering to a deeper state of rest, feeling wonderfully supple and profoundly at ease. And as it finally reaches your feet and toes, feel every last trace of anything other than comfort and peace gently flowing out, effortlessly, leaving your entire body imbued with a magnificent lightness, a deep, pervasive warmth, a complete and total surrender to absolute relaxation. Now, imagine your awareness, so gentle and serene, resting in this magnificent state of relaxation. Imagine, if you will, that directly beneath you, a beautiful, softly lit spiral staircase begins to reveal itself. This staircase is crafted from smooth, warm, luminous wood, each step bathed in a soft, ethereal glow, inviting you gently downward. There is no urgency, no need to rush, simply a calm, unhurried descent. You notice the subtle fragrance of aged wood, mingled with a faint, sweet, earthy scent, like moss in a tranquil forest after a gentle rain. The air around you is perfectly still, perfectly calm, holding a comfortable, gentle temperature that soothes your skin. With your mind's eye, observe the very first step, just beneath your feet. It is wide and inviting, promising comfort and safety. As you gently imagine placing your foot upon this first step, feel a delightful sense of sinking, a release, as if the step itself is supporting you completely. As you take this imaginary step downwards, feel your entire body releasing even more deeply, sinking into a profound relaxation, doubling the peace you already feel. The soft glow from the step beneath you subtly changes hue, perhaps deepening to a warm amber, then a soft rose as you descend further. You notice the intricate grain of the wood, swirling patterns that seem to breathe and undulate with a gentle, hypnotic rhythm, drawing your gaze softly inward. With each imagined step you take on this beautiful spiral staircase, you find yourself drifting deeper, sinking further into a state of exquisite tranquility. Each downward movement corresponds to a deepening release within your body, a greater expansion of peace within your mind. There is no sound here, save for the softest, most ethereal hum, a resonance that feels like pure relaxation, vibrating gently within the very air around you, yet not disturbing your peace in any way. You feel a gentle, almost imperceptible current of air moving past you as you descend, carrying with it a faint, comforting scent, perhaps of distant lavender fields or fresh, clean rain, a scent that whispers of serenity. As you continue to drift down, slowly, calmly, taking another gentle step, then another, you find yourself surrounded by the softest, warmest, most inviting colored clouds. These are not ordinary clouds. They are spun from pure light and gentle emotion, each one a different, soothing hue. Imagine sinking into a cloud of soft, warm lavender, feeling its gentle embrace, its velvety texture against your skin, a comforting pressure that helps you release even more profoundly. With each gentle breath, you float a little deeper into this cloud, feeling its tranquil energy permeating every cell of your being, calming every thought, soothing every sensation. Then you drift effortlessly into a cloud of shimmering, pale turquoise, a color that evokes the deep, peaceful stillness of the most serene ocean depths. Feel the subtle coolness of this cloud, a refreshing contrast to the previous warmth, yet equally comforting, a gentle caress that eases any remaining tension from your mind, inviting an expansive clarity, a vastness of peace. You feel incredibly light, yet wonderfully grounded, entirely safe, completely cherished. The light within this cloud shifts and shimmers, creating dancing patterns that are mesmerizing and hypnotic, drawing your focus inward, deeper into a state of profound calm. As you continue to float gently downward, you encounter a cloud of soft, luminous rose gold, a hue that bathes you in unconditional love and positive regard. Feel its tender warmth, its radiant embrace, affirming your intrinsic worth, your beauty, your strength. Allow this gentle, nurturing energy to fill you completely, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, reinforcing the sense that you are utterly safe, deeply valued, and profoundly cared for in this moment. Every subtle shift in color, every delicate current of warmth or coolness, every imaginary sensation of texture is designed to guide you effortlessly into an even more profound state of peace, preparing you for the beautiful journey ahead. You are now at a depth of exquisite serenity, floating gently in this space of perfect tranquility, completely safe, completely secure, and wonderfully relaxed. Your breath continues its soft, natural rhythm, a gentle ebb and flow, entirely effortless, completely perfect. And as you rest here, In this beautiful, serene stillness, I invite you to gently set an intention for the journey you are about to embark upon. Understand that within the world of dreams, you possess infinite creative power, an extraordinary ability to shape, to shift, to explore, and to understand. Tonight, as you drift into sleep, your conscious awareness will accompany you, like a gentle, guiding light, allowing you to awaken within your dream, to recognize its unique landscape, and to engage with it with a beautiful sense of knowing and control. Imagine your awareness as a tiny, luminous spark residing gently within your heart. This spark is pure curiosity, pure potential, pure recognition. As you prepare to transition from this tranquil state into the dream space, this spark will glow just a little brighter, gently illuminating your path. You might find yourself observing your dream environment with a heightened sense of detail, noticing the vibrant colors, the intricate textures, the unique qualities of light and shadow within your dreamscape. This enhanced perception is your beautiful, natural capacity for lucidity gently awakening. As you begin to experience the dream world, you might choose to perform a simple, gentle reality check. Perhaps you will glance at your hands within the dream, noticing the lines and details shifting, perhaps shimmering with an ethereal glow, or even transforming in subtle, beautiful ways, reminding you that you are indeed dreaming. Or you might choose to observe your reflection in a nearby surface, watching it momentarily become a map of stars or a tapestry of swirling cosmic dust, a gentle confirmation of your dream state. These are not tests to be passed, but rather gentle invitations to notice, to acknowledge, to become aware of your boundless creative power. Remember, this dream space is your sanctuary, your canvas. You are the artist, the creator, the explorer. There is nothing to fear, nothing to doubt, only wonders to behold and experiences to embrace. Within this realm, you possess the ability to shift your perspective, to deepen or lighten your steps, to alter the very fabric of your surroundings with the gentle power of your intention. You are entirely safe, unconditionally supported, and beautifully empowered. Every aspect of this dream world responds to your inner guidance, your gentle focus, your pure, loving presence. And now, as you float deeper, further, beyond the veil of ordinary sleep, imagine yourself gently arriving within a truly extraordinary place. You are not walking, nor are you swimming, but rather floating with an exquisite sense of weightlessness, an effortless grace within an immense, luminous expanse. This is the aqueous chronoscape, a realm woven from time and water, where the very currents whisper ancient secrets and future possibilities. All around you, transparent, crystalline pathways meander through impossible underwater ravines, stretching out before you like vast, shimmering rivers of light. As you drift gently along, suspended within this ethereal space, you notice the pathway directly beneath your feet. It is not solid in the way you understand, but rather a seamless flow of brilliant, living crystal, so perfectly clear that you can see through it, down into the incredible depths below. Beneath your feet, within the pathway itself, and extending into the ravines, you can discern intricate microscopic crystal structures. They are infinitely complex, like delicate fractals made of pure light, constantly shifting, growing, and rearranging in patterns that are both utterly random and yet perfectly ordered. You could spend an eternity simply observing these structures, each a tiny universe of shimmering light, reflecting and refracting the ambient glow of the chronoscape. And then, with a slow, widening awareness, you gently tilt your head upward, or perhaps your awareness simply expands, and you observe the cosmic vastness above. Through the transparent ceiling of the aqueous realm, or perhaps reflected within the very crystalline pathways beneath you, you see an astonishing, infinitely detailed tapestry of stars, nebulae, and swirling galaxies. It is as if you are simultaneously in the deepest ocean trench and the furthest reaches of outer space. The stars are not static points of light, but living, breathing embers, pulsing with soft, iridescent colors, deep violets, electric blues, soft golds. This duality, this simultaneous shrinking to the microscopic and expanding to the cosmic, creates an astonishing sense of perspective, a gentle reminder of the boundless nature of existence and of your own magnificent place within it. Your mind, your very sense of self, gently expands and contracts with this vision, feeling both intimately small and infinitely vast, all at once. It is a deeply humbling and profoundly empowering sensation, a soft whisper that all possibilities reside within you. As you observe this breathtaking panorama, both above and below, you become aware of a soft, continuous hum, a vibration that is not quite a sound in the traditional sense, but rather a sound perceived as a warm, flowing emerald light, visible only to your inner eye. This is the subtle hum of the gravity-defying current that gently guides you through these magnificent gardens. You feel its gentle, unwavering pressure, a soft caress against your skin, like the most delicate silk. It is a current that holds you effortlessly, allowing you to float, to drift, to move through this space without effort, without exertion, purely carried by its benevolent flow. The emerald light pulses softly, radiating a feeling of deep peace and serene movement, a silent, glowing river guiding you onward. You feel your own energy aligning with this current, becoming one with its smooth, unhurried rhythm, flowing simply flowing. As you continue to drift, your awareness drawn to the incredible crystalline pathway beneath your bare feet, you feel a gentle inclination, a soft curiosity to observe your reflection. You look down, not in a mirror, but into the pathway itself, which acts as a vast, living, reflective surface. You see your form, ethereal and shimmering, suspended between the microscopic crystals below and the cosmic expanse above. And as you gaze upon your reflection, you notice a subtle yet profound transformation beginning to occur. The details of your form, your hair, your clothing begin to shimmer and shift, becoming less distinct, less rigid. The outline of your body starts to softly dissolve, and in its place, within the luminous image of yourself, a star map begins to gently materialize. First, tiny pinpricks of light appear, shimmering into existence like nascent stars. Then constellations form, tracing familiar patterns, yet subtly rearranged, dancing with an impossible grace. You see nebulae swirling within your reflected chest, entire galaxies forming within your reflected eyes. It is an image of cosmic wonder, a beautiful, impossible fusion of your inner self and the boundless universe. This sudden, captivating shift, this impossible transformation of your reflection into a living star map, sends a gentle wave of recognition through you, a soft, profound understanding that you are indeed dreaming, that this world is a creation of your innermost being. There is no shock, no jarring realization, only a deep, peaceful acceptance, a gentle knowing. With this newfound awareness, a subtle sense of empowerment blossoms within your being. You remember that you possess the ability to gently guide and influence this dreamscape. You think, with a soft, clear intention of desiring to deepen your step, to feel an even greater connection with the crystalline pathway. And as this thought forms, you feel a gentle, almost imperceptible shift beneath your feet. The pathway, already transparent, seems to deepen its clarity even further, becoming even more exquisitely permeable, as if you could simply melt into its brilliant depths. You consciously lighten your step with a gentle, focused intention and feel a delightful sensation of buoyancy, a subtle lifting, as the pathway beneath you subtly responds, becoming just a little more opaque, a little more solid, a gentle confirmation of your gentle influence. This effortless interplay between your intention and the environment is a source of profound wonder and reassurance. You are safe, you are powerful, and you are utterly connected to this magnificent dream world. You continue to drift, guided by the emerald current, the hum a constant, soothing companion, the cosmic vastness above, and the microscopic intricacies below unfolding in an eternal dance. The crystalline pathways gracefully curve, leading you deeper into what feels like an immense, floating ocean garden sanctuary. Here, the pathways widen into vast terraces of shimmering crystal, adorned with fantastical flora, unlike anything you have ever seen. Giant, bioluminescent kelp-like structures sway in the unseen currents, their fronds glowing with soft, pulsating light, casting intricate, moving shadows across the crystal surfaces. Delicate, bell-shaped plants, made of spun light, chime with an almost inaudible melody as the emerald current flows past them. A sound perceived more as a gentle vibration in the air, a silent song. You notice shimmering schools of tiny, iridescent fish-like beings, not quite fish, but rather living motes of light, darting playfully through the crystalline branches of the garden, their movements leaving ephemeral trails of stardust. And then, your gaze is drawn to the truly unique and mystical luminous chronoblooms. These ethereal, translucent flowers appear to be composed entirely of distilled starlight and flowing time, blooming within the starlit ocean currents. They are unlike any flower from your waking world, their petals shimmering with an inner light, seeming to ripple and flow like liquid starlight. Each bloom is utterly unique, some with petals like delicate spun glass, others like intricate cosmic fractals, their centers holding a deeper, softer glow, a gentle pulse of ancient energy. You feel a gentle magnetism, an irresistible curiosity, drawing you toward a particular cluster of these chronoblooms. They appear in varying states of unfurling, some tightly closed buds, others with their translucent petals partially open, revealing faint, swirling patterns within. You float closer, the emerald current guiding you with perfect precision, bringing you to a gentle halt before a bloom that seems to resonate with a particular warmth. Its petals are a delicate, opalescent pearl, shot through with faint veins of silver light. It is partially unfurled, revealing a softly glowing core. With a gentle, loving intention, you decide to focus your attention, your pure, gentle awareness, upon this particular luminous chronobloom. As you direct your focus, you feel a subtle shift in the air, a gentle quickening of the emerald light that guides you. And as if in response to your very thought, the petals of the chronobloom begin to slowly, elegantly unfurl further. It is an exquisite dance, a ballet of light and form. The pearlescent petals gracefully peel back, revealing an even more intense glow from its center, a soft, golden light that pulses with a gentle, steady rhythm. And within this golden light, within the very heart of the unfolding chronobloom, a scene begins to gently manifest. It is not a solid, tangible image, but rather a shimmering, holographic memory from your waking life. you see a familiar detail, perhaps the intricate pattern on a beloved piece of furniture, or the specific shade of a favorite mug, or the unique way sunlight falls upon a certain window in your home. The details are crisp, vivid, yet imbued with a dreamlike luminescence, a soft glow that makes them feel both real and ethereal. As you observe this familiar detail, you acknowledge its presence, its clear connection to your waking world, and this simple act of recognition, this gentle noticing of the familiar within the fantastic, serves as another beautiful, subtle reminder that you are consciously present within this dream. There is no surprise, only a calm, peaceful understanding of your extraordinary ability to access and experience your memories in this profound way. You feel a deep sense of connection to this memory, a sweet resonance of the past, brought gently into the present moment of your dream. You allow the memory to simply be, observing its gentle glow, feeling its comforting presence, knowing that it is a part of your waking reality, now beautifully re-experienced within this dreamscape. And then, with an equally gentle intention, you allow your focus to soften, to expand, and the petals of the luminous chrono bloom begin their graceful, slow retreat, gently folding back inward, covering the memory with their shimmering, opalescent light, bringing the bloom back to its previous, partially unfurled state. The golden glow softly recedes, leaving behind the peaceful, pearlescent shimmer. As you continue to drift deeper into the floating ocean garden sanctuary, guided by the constant, soothing hum of the emerald light current, you notice the pathways becoming even more ornate, adorned with delicate crystalline arches that seem to float effortlessly in the aqueous air. Tiny, bioluminescent creatures, resembling minuscule jellyfish, pulse with soft, gentle colors as they ascend and descend through these arches, creating living, moving curtains of light. The sheer beauty and tranquility of this place are utterly captivating, filling you with a profound sense of wonder and peace. The path curves gently, leading you past massive, ancient crystal formations that rise like silent, ethereal mountains from the unseen depths. Their surfaces are covered in what appear to be ancient, flowing symbols, etched not with tools, but by the very currents of time and water, their meanings elusive, yet deeply resonant. You feel a gentle inclination to glance at one of these symbols, a particularly intricate spiral that seems to draw your attention. As you gaze upon it, you notice how the lines subtly shift and dance, the curves expanding and contracting, the very form of the symbol transforming before your inner eye. A gentle, playful reminder of the fluidity of this dream realm and your active participation within it. Further along, the crystalline pathway opens into a wide, circular plaza where numerous luminous chronoblooms of various sizes and hues gently pulse. In the center of this plaza, a delicate, almost invisible fountain plays, its waters not rising and falling, but gently spiraling upward in a continuous, glittering column of liquid light before softly dispersing into the ambient emerald glow. The air here, or rather the aqueous medium, feels particularly vibrant, charged with a gentle, creative energy. You are drawn to a magnificent chronobloom, larger than the others, its petals a breathtaking array of deep amethyst and shimmering sapphire. It is tightly closed, a single, glowing bud holding immense potential. With a soft, knowing smile, you decide to consciously guide its unfolding. You focus your intention, a pure, clear thought, on this beautiful bloom, wishing for it to reveal a serene image of your future self. You send a wave of gentle energy, a current of calm expectation, toward the amethyst and sapphire petals. And slowly, majestically, the petals begin to unfurl. It is a slower, more deliberate opening than before, a grand reveal. The amethyst and sapphire hues deepen, then lighten, shimmering with an inner fire, as they gracefully peel back, one by one, like the intricate layers of a celestial fan. As they expand, a soft, radiant, silver-white light emanates from the core, gently illuminating the surrounding space. Within this silver-white glow, a vision begins to coalesce. It is a serene future self-image, not a fixed, rigid prediction, but a beautiful, empowering possibility. You see yourself radiating deep contentment, feeling a profound sense of inner peace, perhaps engaged in a fulfilling endeavor, or simply sitting in quiet, joyful contemplation. The image is infused with a feeling of deep wisdom, inner strength, and gentle compassion. You observe the details of this projected self with a sense of warm recognition, a feeling of deep alignment. It feels right. It feels true. It feels like an authentic expression of your highest potential. You consciously guide the unfolding of the bloom a little further, holding the image in your mind, feeling its positive resonance. The petals respond, gracefully widening, making the future self-image just a little clearer, a little more vivid, deepening your connection to this beautiful vision. You understand that this is not a dictated future, but a gentle blueprint, a guiding light that your conscious mind can nurture and grow. It is a beautiful affirmation of your inherent capacity for growth, for peace, for joy. You allow the feeling of this serene future self-image to gently permeate your being, filling you with a quiet confidence, a profound sense of self-worth. There is no need to hold onto the image itself, only to absorb its beautiful essence, its deep, nurturing energy. And as you feel complete with this beautiful vision, with a soft, understanding breath, the petals of the amethyst and sapphire chronobloom begin their gentle, slow return, folding inward, softly enfolding the silver light, bringing the bloom back to its serene, tightly closed bud form, ready to reveal another beautiful possibility whenever you wish. As you drift away from the central plaza, your heart filled with this gentle reassurance and a deepening sense of wonder, you continue to follow the emerald light current. The pathways here begin to narrow slightly, leading you into more intimate sections of the floating ocean garden sanctuary. Here, the crystalline walls of the ravines press in a little closer, creating a sense of being within a magnificent, glowing canyon. The microscopic crystal structures beneath your feet become even more intricate, revealing astonishingly complex patterns that seem to move and shift with your gaze, like living tapestries woven from pure light. You feel a gentle inclination to deepen your step, just slightly, and the pathway beneath your feet becomes even more exquisitely transparent, allowing you to gaze even deeper into the swirling, luminous patterns below, feeling an even stronger connection to the very fabric of this wondrous world. The ambient light, filtered through the immense crystalline structures and the cosmic reflections above, takes on a slightly deeper, more mysterious hue here, a mixture of deep indigo and shimmering silver. The soft hum of the gravity-defying current feels more pronounced, a constant, comforting presence that cradles you gently, ensuring your absolute safety. As you round a gentle curve in the pathway, you begin to perceive shimmering, deceptive reflections appearing on the crystalline walls around you. These are not solid images, but rather ephemeral illusions, like mirages shimmering on a distant horizon. Yet they appear right beside you. These reflections are designed to gently tempt you away from your true path, or to create a momentary flicker of doubt. One such reflection shimmers into view on the smooth, crystalline wall to your left. It shows a pathway that appears incredibly alluring, bathed in an impossibly bright, sparkling gold, leading off into a vibrant, unseen distance. It feels almost overwhelmingly tempting, promising instant gratification, an easier, more direct route to some undefined, spectacular destination. You feel a subtle pull, a gentle whisper of curiosity, perhaps even a fleeting sensation of wanting to divert from your current, steady course. However, you recognize this feeling, this gentle urge to deviate, as part of the dream's intricate mystery. You understand that this is a moment for discernment, not struggle. You simply acknowledge the shimmering golden pathway, observing its undeniable allure, its fleeting beauty. You do not fight it. You do not judge it. You merely see it for what it is, an illusion, a beautiful mirage. You gently allow your gaze to move through it, past it, not engaging, not resisting, simply acknowledging its presence, and then seeing through its deceptive glow. As you do so, the intensely bright gold softens, the shimmering quality diminishes, and the illusory pathway gently fades, dissolving back into the shimmering indigo and silver of the crystalline wall. The subtle pull you felt earlier gently releases, leaving you feeling centered, steady, and even more deeply rooted in your own true path. Another reflection appears, this time directly ahead of you on the pathway itself, a shimmering, distorted image of your own form, subtly altered to appear uncertain, perhaps a little lost, casting a faint, nebulous shadow of doubt into the serene, aqueous air. This reflection seems to whisper questions of purpose, to subtly suggest that you might not be entirely sure of where you are going, or what your journey here truly means. You feel a momentary flicker of self-doubt, a tiny, fleeting question within your own being. But again, you remember the gentle power of discernment. You understand that this reflection is merely an illusion, a dream-spun challenge to your inner knowing. You do not struggle with this feeling of doubt. You simply acknowledge it, observe the shimmering, uncertain image of yourself, and then, with a calm inner resolve, you gently choose to see through it. You remind yourself of your inherent strength, your inner guidance, your beautiful capacity for self-trust. And as you consciously see through the illusion, the distorted, uncertain reflection of yourself begins to stabilize, to clarify. The nebulous shadow lifts, and you see your true form, ethereal and radiant, infused with quiet confidence, shining brightly on the crystalline pathway. The momentary feeling of doubt dissipates entirely, replaced by a profound sense of self-assurance, a deeper, more solid knowing of your own unshakable worth and inner compass. You smile gently, understanding the profound wisdom embedded within these dream challenges, knowing they are merely opportunities to reinforce your own inner truth. As you continue to drift deeper into this mystical realm, the gentle emerald current guides you past colossal, ancient chronoblooms that have fully unfurled, their petals forming vast, delicate, transparent canopies that shimmer with the reflected cosmic light from above. Beneath these magnificent natural domes, you observe entire gardens of smaller, more delicate crystalline flora, pulsing with soft, internal lights. The hum of the current feels like a lullaby, a constant, soothing presence in this ethereal, timeless space. You notice a cluster of shimmering, multifaceted crystalline stones resting gently upon the pathway before you, each one catching the ambient light and refracting it into tiny, dancing rainbows. With a gentle intention, your awareness drawn to one particular stone, a smooth, deep blue sapphire-like crystal. You choose it with your thoughts alone. And as your focus settles, you feel a delightful, subtle warmth radiating from the chosen stone, its light deepening in response to your connection, affirming your gentle power within this realm. You feel so completely at ease here, so utterly safe and cherished. Your being harmonizing perfectly with the rhythm of the aqueous chronoscape. The journey continues to unfold before you, a serene tapestry of wonder and gentle discovery. The pathways ahead are becoming even more intricate, weaving through delicate, almost translucent crystal forests, where the trees are formed from spiraling columns of frozen light, their branches adorned with countless tiny, dewdrop crystals that glow with a soft, internal luminescence. As you drift past these shimmering, silent groves, you perceive the faintest, sweetest scent in the aqueous air, an impossible fragrance like starlight distilled into liquid perfume, mingled with a delicate, ethereal sweetness that whispers of ancient wisdom and boundless possibility. The entire atmosphere is one of profound peace, nurturing beauty, and a quiet, ever-unfolding mystery, inviting you to simply be present, to simply observe, and to simply exist within its gentle embrace. You feel a gentle inclination to reach out, very slowly, with your mind's eye, towards one of these glowing dewdrop crystals. As your intention touches it, the crystal subtly pulses with a brighter, more vibrant light, sending out tiny, concentric ripples of shimmering energy that gracefully expand through the crystalline air around it. A beautiful, silent echo of your gentle, creative influence. Your presence here is truly transformative, and every part of this luminous garden acknowledges and responds to your gentle touch. You continue to float onward, carried by the emerald current, past these glowing crystal forests, towards an even grander opening in the ravine ahead, where the light seems to gather and intensify, promising new wonders. Promising new wonders. As you allow the gentle, unwavering pull of the emerald current to guide you, you begin to perceive the opening ahead, not as a sudden break in the crystalline walls, but rather as a gradual, graceful expansion. The towering crystalline structures that form the ravine's sides seem to delicately part, receding further and further into the aqueous distance, creating a sense of a grander, more expansive vista slowly revealing itself. The light, which has been deepening to indigos and silvers in the narrower canyon, now subtly begins to shift, becoming increasingly incandescent, brightening with an ethereal luminescence that seems to emanate from the very fabric of the space itself. You register this change not just visually, but almost tactily, as if the very air around you is becoming lighter, more vibrant, shimmering with an amplified energy. Your awareness, ever so gentle and receptive, notices a subtle quickening in the emerald light current that cradles you. It's not a rush, but a refined, almost imperceptible surge of benevolent energy, affirming that you are indeed moving towards a significant revelation within this magnificent dreamscape. You feel a soft, delightful flutter within your chest, a quiet anticipation, yet entirely devoid of anxiety, merely a profound sense of peaceful curiosity. This internal response is met with a reassuring echo from the chronoscape itself, as the ambient light around you seems to pulse just a little brighter, as if acknowledging your inner state. You remind yourself, gently, that this entire experience is unfolding perfectly, designed precisely for your exploration and deepest comfort, guided by your innermost wisdom. With each passing moment, the immense opening before you becomes clearer, more defined. It is not an abrupt gateway, but a majestic, naturally sculpted archway, fashioned from colossal, naturally occurring crystalline formations that seem to have grown organically from the aqueous depths, reaching upwards towards the cosmic expanse reflected above. These archways are vast, so immense that you float through them with an astonishing sense of spaciousness, feeling like a tiny, cherished mote of light passing through an entrance to a celestial cathedral. The surface of these crystalline archways is not smooth, but intricately textured, adorned with swirling, almost calligraphic patterns that seem to flow and undulate with an inner light, as if composed of solidified energy. As you drift closer, the patterns appear to subtly shift, like liquid light moving just beneath the surface, creating an intricate dance of shadow and luminescence that is utterly captivating. The scent in the aqueous air, which has been a faint whisper of starlight and ethereal sweetness, now seems to gain a new, subtler layer. You perceive a delicate, almost imperceptible hint of ozone, clean and refreshing, mingled with an even more profound, almost metallic sweetness, like the purest nectar from a flower that blooms only in cosmic dust. This impossible aroma registers deep within your being, evoking a feeling of clarity and profound connection to the elemental forces of this dream realm. The tactile sensation of the gravity-defying current against your skin remains as soft as silk, but now you might discern an even finer vibration within its flow, a delicate hum that resonates not just audibly, but throughout your entire being, like a gentle, internal tuning fork, aligning you with the profound energies of this extraordinary space. As you finally pass through the expansive archway, you find yourself floating within a truly breathtaking, cavernous chamber. This space is so immense that its true boundaries are lost in the shimmering distances, yet it feels intimately nurturing, like being held within the heart of a cosmic pearl. The intensified light here is not a single source, but seems to emanate from every surface, every angle, a soft, pervasive, opalescent glow that bathes everything in a serene, shimmering luminosity. The walls of this chamber are not merely crystalline, but appear to be composed of layers upon layers of colossal, ancient luminous chronoblooms, their petals unfurled into vast, transparent, gently pulsating membranes that form the very structure of the cavern. Each petal shimmers with its own internal light, creating a mosaic of soft, shifting colors, deep ocean blues, warm ambers, delicate violets, and shimmering silvers, all harmonizing into a symphony of gentle light. The crystalline pathway beneath your feet has widened dramatically here, forming a vast, circular floor of perfectly clear, yet infinitely deep, living crystal. Beneath this crystalline surface, the microscopic fractal structures have become even more astonishingly intricate, so dense and dynamic that they resemble an entire living galaxy unfolding in miniature. You could spend an eternity simply observing the ceaseless, graceful dance of these infinitesimal light forms, each one a tiny, self-contained universe of shimmering energy, constantly rearranging, growing, and dissolving with an exquisite, silent rhythm. Your mind, in its serene state, finds immense beauty in this paradox of the infinitely small mirroring the infinitely vast. You feel a sense of profound wonder, a quiet realization that this dreamscape holds endless depths of discovery, and that you are perfectly poised to explore them. This sensation deepens your lucidity, affirming your conscious presence within this magnificent, unfolding reality. Above you, through the impossibly high, transparent ceiling of this grand chamber, the cosmic tapestry of stars, nebulae, and galaxies is even more vivid, more immediate. It feels as though you are suspended directly beneath the heart of the universe, witnessing creation itself. The stars twinkle with an almost palpable energy, and the nebulae swirl with deeper, more vibrant colors, crimson, emerald, and gold, creating an ever-changing celestial dome. The duality of the microscopic universe beneath your feet and the cosmic expanse above continues to amplify your sense of boundless perspective. Your mind gently expanding to encompass both the infinitesimal and the infinite, reminding you of your own unlimited potential within this dream state. You feel an immense peace, a gentle exhilaration, knowing that you are entirely safe, utterly cherished, and completely connected to this magnificent, timeless space. As you drift gently forward, still cradled by the benevolent emerald current, your gaze is drawn towards the very center of this vast, circular plaza. Here, rising majestically from the crystalline floor, is a structure unlike any other you have encountered in the chronoscape. It is a colossal, singular crystalline formation, towering upwards like an ancient, magnificent tree. Yet it is clearly not biological. This is the nexus of echoes, a central pillar of pure, living dream crystal, radiating a soft, rhythmic pulse of pure, white light that seems to gently breathe, expanding and contracting with a subtle, yet powerful energy. The nexus itself is composed of countless individual crystal facets, each one perfectly formed, and each one subtly reflecting the ambient light of the chamber in unique, intricate ways. Some facets are as smooth as polished ice. Others are etched with swirling patterns that mimic the flow of the emerald current, and still others seem to hold tiny, imprisoned galaxies within their depths. As you approach, you notice that the surface of the nexus is not static, but subtly shimmers, as if imbued with a gentle, internal vibration. You perceive a continuous, soft hum emanating from it, a deeper, richer resonance than the emerald current's guiding frequency, a sound that feels like pure, crystallized thought, a silent symphony of potentiality. Your gentle awareness, filled with serene curiosity, draws you closer to the base of the nexus of echoes. You feel a distinct, yet gentle, magnetic pull, a soft invitation to interact with this central marvel. This pull is not forceful, but rather feels like an intuitive alignment, a whisper from your own subconscious guiding you to this profound focal point. You feel a subtle warmth radiating from the nexus, a gentle heat that permeates the aqueous medium around it, creating a delicate thermal current that brushes against your skin, like a soft, warm breath from the heart of the dream. This tactile sensation reinforces the feeling of profound connection, a silent affirmation that you are in precisely the right place, at precisely the right time, for the next beautiful unfolding of your journey. With a clear, loving intention, you decide to extend your inner awareness, your gentle focus, towards the surface of the nexus. You visualize your consciousness like a soft, luminous tendril of light, reaching out, not physically, but energetically, to gently touch one of the myriad facets on its colossal surface. You feel a subtle, exquisite tingling sensation at the very center of your being, as if your internal energy is responding to the immense power radiating from the nexus. This sensation is entirely pleasant, a gentle confirmation of your connection. As your gentle awareness makes contact with a particular facet, a large, smooth, perfectly clear one situated at a comfortable viewing height, you observe a fascinating transformation begin to unfold. The surface of this chosen facet, previously reflecting the ambient chamber light, now begins to subtly ripple, as if it were a pool of perfectly still water gently disturbed by a single, unseen droplet. This rippling effect is exquisitely slow, allowing you to absorb every delicate change. The clear crystal surface begins to deepen in clarity, becoming even more transparent. Yet simultaneously, it seems to gather an inner luminescence, a soft, deep violet light that begins to bloom from within its core, slowly spreading across its entire surface. The violet light pulses gently, not rapidly, but with a serene, meditative rhythm, gradually intensifying until the entire facet is bathed in this magnificent hue. And then, within the heart of this violet glow, an image begins to coalesce, not unlike the holographic memories within the chronoblooms, but with a far greater sense of depth and dimensionality. This is not a memory from your past, nor a projection of your future. This is an echo of intention. Before you, within the shimmering violet facet, you perceive a vivid, three-dimensional representation of a deeply held desire, a core intention that resides within your waking heart. Perhaps you see an image of yourself engaged in an act of kindness, or successfully completing a challenging project, or simply experiencing a profound moment of inner peace and tranquility in your daily life. The details are remarkably crisp, imbued with a gentle, vibrant energy, yet still possessing that ethereal, dreamlike luminescence that signifies its presence within this realm of pure potential. The light emanating from this echo of intention is uniquely colored, perhaps a soft emerald or a warm rose, reflecting the emotional essence of the intention itself. You feel a profound sense of recognition, a deep resonance within your being as you observe this powerful manifestation of your inner purpose. There is no surprise, only a gentle, peaceful understanding that this dream space is effortlessly reflecting back to you the deepest stirrings of your heart. Your internal monologue is one of quiet affirmation. Yes, this is truly me. This is what I aspire to. This is the truth of my being. This gentle acknowledgement strengthens your lucidity, deepening your connection to your conscious awareness within the dream. You feel a renewed sense of purpose, a gentle, quiet inspiration blooming within your heart, a beautiful reassurance that your waking desires are profoundly held and honored within this boundless dream reality. As you continue to gaze upon this echo of intention, you notice that the surrounding aqueous medium around the nexus itself seems to respond. The subtle hum emanating from the nexus grows just a little fuller, a little richer, a silent chorus of harmonious vibrations, acknowledging the deep truth being revealed. The ambient opalescent light in the chamber seems to soften, to gently deepen its hues, reflecting the inner peace you feel. You might even perceive a faint, sweet scent, perhaps of blooming jasmine or fresh rain, subtly woven into the pervasive aroma of starlight and ozone, a fragrance that feels intimately connected to the essence of your revealed intention. With a soft, clear intention, you now choose to gently deepen your connection with this specific echo of intention. You mentally send a wave of pure, positive energy, of gentle affirmation, towards the shimmering image within the facet. And as you do so, the image within the violet light becomes subtly more vibrant, its colors intensifying, its details gaining an even greater sense of crystalline clarity. It is as if the nexus itself is acknowledging and amplifying your focus, responding directly to the power of your conscious thought. You feel a delightful sense of empowerment, a gentle surge of creative energy flowing through you, affirming your profound influence within this dream. Now, with a quiet, knowing understanding, you decide to gently release your direct focus from this particular echo of intention. You allow your awareness to soften, to expand, like a gentle breath exhaling. And as you release, the vibrant image within the violet facet begins its slow, graceful retreat. The intensified colors softly recede, the holographic details gently blur, and the inner luminescence gradually dims, the violet light itself gently softening and diminishing. The facet slowly returns to its original state, becoming clear and reflective once more, shimmering with the ambient opalescent light of the chamber, holding the potential for countless other echoes to be revealed whenever you wish. There is no sense of loss, only a deep appreciation for the profound wisdom shared, a beautiful understanding that this echo resides eternally within your heart, now deeply imprinted within your conscious dream experience. The emerald current gently guides you to drift a little further, slowly circling the immense nexus of echoes. As you move, you observe other facets on its surface, some still, some subtly shimmering with nascent light, hinting at other profound revelations. Your gaze is drawn upwards, along the magnificent crystalline trunk of the nexus, where you notice even larger, more ancient-looking facets, some adorned with what appear to be ancient, celestial glyphs, luminous symbols that seem to pulse with a slow, inner rhythm. You feel a gentle inclination, a quiet curiosity to investigate one of these higher facets, sensing it holds a different kind of wisdom. With a soft, clear intention, you wish to ascend just a little, to gently float upwards towards one of these grander, glyph-adorned facets. You feel a delightful sensation of buoyancy, a subtle lightness throughout your being, as if the very aqueous medium is responding to your desire. The emerald current, sensing your intention, subtly shifts its flow, gently lifting you, elevating you with an effortless grace. You rise slowly, smoothly, observing the intricate textures of the nexus as you pass them. The shimmering light reflecting off its many surfaces, creating a mesmerizing, kaleidoscopic dance of color and shadow. The deeper hum of the nexus grows subtly louder, a gentle accompaniment to your ascent, vibrating through the water and through your very core. You come to a gentle halt before a magnificent facet, larger and more profound than the previous one, situated higher up on the nexus. This facet is deeply carved, or rather organically formed, with a mesmerizing, spiraling glyph at its center, resembling an ancient cosmic seed unfurling. The glyph itself is not static, but subtly pulses with a soft, inner golden light, expanding and contracting with an almost imperceptible breath, drawing your gaze deep within its intricate patterns. The surface of this facet is not as transparent as the previous one, but rather holds a deep, contemplative sapphire hue, a color that evokes the profound wisdom of ancient oceans and distant nebulae. As your gentle awareness settles upon this glyph-adorned sapphire facet, you feel a different kind of energy radiating from it, a feeling of vastness, of timelessness. This is not an echo of intention, but a whisper of universal truth. With a soft, clear intention, you focus your inner light, your pure curiosity, upon the pulsating golden glyph. You feel a gentle, almost imperceptible tremor deep within your being, a profound sense of recognition, as if ancient knowledge is stirring within your own subconscious. And then, within the depths of the sapphire facet, within the shimmering golden glyph, an understanding begins to unfold. It is not an image, nor a specific memory, but a profound, resonant truth perceived as a feeling, a knowing, a deeply comforting affirmation that speaks directly to your soul. Perhaps it is the understanding of interconnectedness, the realization that all beings are woven from the same cosmic fabric. Or perhaps it is the profound truth of impermanence, the gentle wisdom that all things flow, change, and evolve, and that within this flow lies immense peace. It could be the quiet knowing that love is the fundamental force of the universe, or that true wisdom resides in gentle presence. The form this truth takes is unique to you, to what your heart needs to hear in this moment, but its essence is always one of profound peace, acceptance, and gentle expansion. As this whisper of universal truth unfolds within the sapphire facet, perceived not through words, but through pure, luminous insight, you feel an immense, quiet calm settling deep within your being. It is a peace that transcends ordinary understanding, a serenity that permeates every cell of your body, every corner of your mind. Your internal monologue is silenced, replaced by a deep, resonant hum of peaceful acceptance. You are not thinking, but simply knowing. This profound understanding acts as a powerful anchor for your lucidity, firmly rooting you in the conscious awareness of your dream state, allowing you to fully absorb this timeless wisdom. You feel an expansive sense of connection, a beautiful feeling of belonging to something infinitely vast and deeply benevolent. The sapphire hue of the facet seems to deepen, to intensify with the unfolding truth, radiating a soft, encompassing blue light that subtly bathes the aqueous medium around you. The golden glow of the glyph itself expands just slightly, pulsing with an even greater sense of tranquil power. The ozone-like scent in the air subtly shifts, becoming even cleaner, more purifying, mingled now with a faint, indescribably sweet aroma, like the essence of pure wisdom distilled into a fragrance. You might even perceive a subtle shift in the temperature of the aqueous medium, a profound coolness, like a refreshing wave of clarity washing over your entire being. Yet, it is utterly comforting and soothing. You allow yourself to simply rest in this profound state of knowing, absorbing the whisper of universal truth. There is no need to grasp at it, no need to analyze it, simply to allow its gentle resonance to permeate your very essence, knowing that it will integrate beautifully into your conscious and subconscious mind. You understand that this truth is not something to be sought and then lost, but rather a constant, gentle undercurrent of existence, always available to you. With a feeling of immense gratitude and deep peace, you gently release your direct focus from the sapphire facet. As your awareness softens, the intense sapphire hue slowly, gracefully recedes. The golden glyph gently diminishes its pulsating light, its intricate patterns gradually softening, dissolving back into the surface of the crystalline facet. The facet slowly returns to its passive state, reflecting the ambient opalescent light of the chamber, holding the potential for countless other profound truths to be revealed whenever your heart is ready. Again, there is no sense of diminishment, only a deep, abiding peace, a quiet knowing that you have connected with something truly magnificent and timeless, an experience that enriches your conscious dream journey and beyond. The emerald current now gently guides you to float downwards once more, with an exquisite sense of grace and weightlessness. You descend slowly, smoothly, past the myriad facets of the nexus, feeling the comforting hum of its presence slowly diminish as you move further away. Your feet gently come to rest upon the wide, crystalline pathway once more, the microscopic fractal patterns beneath your bare feet welcoming your return. You feel utterly grounded, yet still wonderfully buoyant, perfectly balanced between the depths below and the cosmos above. Your entire being is imbued with a profound sense of serenity, of wisdom gained, of peace deepened. You are perfectly centered, profoundly aware, and completely at ease within this magnificent dream space. As you continue your journey, drifting away from the central nexus of echoes, the crystalline pathway begins to gently ascend. It is a very gradual, almost imperceptible upward slope, rising smoothly towards what appears to be another opening in the distant chamber wall. The light in this section of the chronoscape shifts again, becoming softer, imbued with warm hues of rose and lavender, as if you are moving into a realm touched by an eternal twilight. The hum of the emerald current subtly changes its frequency, becoming slightly higher, more melodious, like a gentle, wordless song that cradles your awareness, guiding you with an even deeper sense of benevolence and care. You notice delicate, bioluminescent tendrils, like strands of luminous silk, gracefully unfurling from the crystalline walls and arching gently over the pathway, forming shimmering, ephemeral curtains. As you float through these curtains of light, you feel a subtle, almost imperceptible caress against your skin, a gentle, cool sensation like brushing against the softest gossamer. Each tendril pulses with its own unique, soft color, pale pinks, gentle blues, and soft greens, creating a continuous play of shifting light and shadow that dances mesmerizingly around you. The air in this section seems to hold an even sweeter, more delicate fragrance, like a blend of wild honeysuckle and night-blooming jasmine, mingled with the subtle, clean scent of ozone, creating an atmosphere of profound tranquility and delicate beauty. As the pathway continues its gentle ascent, you come to a place where the crystalline floor beneath you transforms. It is no longer uniformly clear, but now interspersed with luminous, pearlescent panels that seem to glow with an internal milky light. As you gently glide over these panels, you notice that they are subtly warm beneath your bare feet, a comforting, grounding sensation that contrasts beautifully with the ambient coolness of the aqueous medium. Each pearlescent panel seems to hum with its own unique, gentle vibration, a silent, soothing chord that resonates through your feet and up into your entire body, further deepening your sense of relaxation and connection to the dreamscape. Ahead, the pathway culminates in another magnificent, naturally formed archway, even grander than the previous one, and intricately adorned with shimmering, filigree-like crystal formations that resemble delicate lace spun from starlight. Through this archway, you perceive an even greater intensification of light, a soft, inviting radiance that seems to beckon you forward. Your internal monologue registers a feeling of gentle anticipation, a quiet excitement at what new wonders await. Yet, it is an excitement entirely devoid of tension, simply a serene eagerness for discovery. You remind yourself, gently, that every step of this journey is perfectly guided, perfectly safe, and utterly aligned with your highest well-being. As you gently drift through this final, majestic archway, you find yourself in a vast, open expanse, a shimmering, aqueous valley of profound beauty and boundless light. This is the timeless glade, a realm where the currents of time flow with an exquisite, visible grace. Here, the crystalline pathways beneath your feet are woven from a luminous, flowing crystal that appears to subtly change its density and color with the passage of the unseen temporal currents. You can perceive delicate, shimmering threads of light, like gossamer ribbons, gently swirling within the very crystal of the pathway, each thread representing a strand of time, intertwining and dancing with an elegant, hypnotic rhythm. Above you, the transparent ceiling of the glade allows for an even more magnificent, unobstructed view of the cosmic expanse. The galaxies and nebulae shimmer with an impossible vibrancy, appearing closer, more intimate, their colors deepening to electric blues and fiery oranges, constantly shifting and evolving. You feel an even greater sense of connection to the universe, a profound understanding that you are an integral part of this vast, magnificent tapestry of existence. The microscopic crystal structures beneath your feet here are so intricately detailed, so infinitesimally complex, that they resemble entire celestial cities viewed from an impossible distance, their lights twinkling with miniature cosmic energy. The emerald current that has been your steadfast guide now seems to broaden, to flow with an even greater sense of gentle power, cradling you effortlessly in its soft embrace. Its hum, here in the timeless glade, takes on an even more profound resonance, a harmonious chord that seems to encompass all sounds, all vibrations, a silent symphony of infinite peace. You feel an exquisite lightness throughout your being, a delightful sense of effortless suspension, yet simultaneously a profound connection to the crystalline pathway beneath you. The air here holds an even purer, more ethereal fragrance, like the purest essence of starlight, mingled with a faint, sweet scent of distant blossoms, a perfume of pure possibility. In the center of this magnificent glade, your gaze is drawn to a single, extraordinary structure that appears to be the very heart of the timeless glade. This is the chronolithe spire, a colossal, spiraling column of pure, living light, appearing to be crafted from liquid starlight that has been gently twisted and sculpted into an elegant, towering form. It pulses with an internal, soft, rainbow luminescence, its colors gently shifting and blending, like a slow-motion aurora borealis contained within a crystalline column. The chronolithe spire seems to hum with an even deeper, more resonant vibration than the nexus of echoes, a frequency that feels like the very pulse of time itself, perceived not as sound, but as a gentle, rhythmic expansion and contraction throughout the entire glade. As you drift closer to the base of the chronolithe spire, you notice that its surface is not smooth, but adorned with swirling, interconnected patterns, like an impossibly intricate clockwork mechanism made of light. These patterns are constantly, infinitesimally shifting, moving with a grace that is almost imperceptible, yet profoundly felt. They are not merely decorative, but seem to contain within them the essence of all moments, all temporal flows. You feel an immense sense of reverence, a quiet awe in the presence of this magnificent structure. It embodies timelessness, continuity, and the boundless nature of existence. Your gentle awareness, filled with serene curiosity, is drawn to a specific section at the base of the chronolithe spire, where the spiraling light seems to coalesce into a series of transparent, shimmering apertures. These are the temporal glimpses, windows into the interwoven threads of time. You feel a soft, irresistible pull towards one particular aperture, a smooth, oval opening that shimmers with a soft, silvery light, beckoning you with a gentle invitation. You feel a subtle quickening in your heart, a peaceful eagerness to explore the profound wisdom held within. With a pure, clear intention, you gently allow yourself to drift closer to this silvery, temporal glimpse. You feel a delightful sensation of expansion within your mind, a sense of boundless capacity for understanding. Your physical form, still cradled by the emerald current, feels exquisitely light, perfectly poised for this unique interaction. You extend your inner awareness, your gentle focus, towards the shimmering silvery opening, visualizing your consciousness like a soft, luminous cloud, gently moving towards its ethereal surface. You feel a subtle, exquisite coolness emanating from the aperture, a refreshing tactile sensation that touches your skin, a delicate whisper of temporal flow. As your gentle awareness makes contact with the shimmering silvery surface of the temporal glimpse, the light within it subtly deepens, transitioning from silver to a soft, swirling indigo, like the depths of a cosmic ocean. And then, within this indigo light, a scene begins to gently manifest, not as a holographic image, but as a multisensory immersion. This is not a fixed point in time, but rather a flow of potential. You find yourself immersed in a sensory tableau, a vibrant, living moment that represents a potential future unfolding. Perhaps you perceive the gentle warmth of sunlight on your skin, a delicate breeze carrying the scent of blooming flowers, the soft, rhythmic sound of ocean waves, or the comforting murmur of happy voices. You might see yourself effortlessly engaged in an activity that brings you profound joy and fulfillment, your heart light, your mind clear, your being utterly at peace. The details are vivid, multisensory, and imbued with a gentle, inviting energy. This flow of potential is not a rigid prediction, but rather a beautiful, empowering vision of a future shaped by your deepest desires and highest intentions, a possibility that resonates deeply with your authentic self. You feel an immense sense of hope and inspiration, a quiet joy bubbling up from within your heart as you immerse yourself in this beautiful flow of potential. Your internal monologue is one of profound affirmation. This is beautiful. This is possible. This is what I choose to cultivate. This deeply resonant experience further amplifies your lucidity, making you profoundly aware that you are consciously shaping and experiencing the very fabric of possibility within your dream. You feel an expansive sense of agency, a quiet knowing that your intentions, your focus, your dreams are powerful catalysts for shaping your waking reality. The feeling is one of profound peace, serene optimism, and boundless creative power. As you gently experience this flow of potential, you notice that the indigo light of the temporal glimpse subtly shifts, incorporating faint, shimmering threads of gold and rose, reflecting the positive emotional resonance of the scene. The deep hum of the chronolith spire seems to intensify slightly, a silent chorus of approval resonating through the aqueous medium. The ethereal fragrance in the air subtly gains new layers, perhaps the specific scent of the potential future's environment, or a general aroma of success fulfillment, all woven into the pervasive perfume of starlight and possibility. You might even perceive a subtle, comforting pressure around you, as if the very dream space is gently affirming and embracing this beautiful potential. You allow yourself to simply absorb the essence of this flow of potential, knowing that it is integrating beautifully into your deepest consciousness, becoming a gentle guiding star for your waking intentions. There is no need to cling to the specific details, only to embrace the profound feeling of joyful possibility. With a deep sense of gratitude and inner peace, you gently release your direct focus from the temporal glimpse. As your awareness softens, the multisensory tableau within the indigo light slowly, gracefully recedes. The colors soften, the sensations gently diminish, and the shimmering threads of gold and rose softly fade. The indigo light itself gently recedes, and the temporal glimpse slowly returns to its original state, a shimmering, silvery oval aperture on the base of the chronolith spire, holding the potential for countless other beautiful futures to be glimpsed whenever your heart is ready. Again, there is no sense of diminishment, only a deep, abiding peace, a quiet knowing that you have connected with something truly magnificent and empowering, an experience that enriches your conscious dream journey and beyond. The emerald current now gently guides you to float slowly away from the chronolith spire, carrying you further into the vast, open expanse of the timeless glade. As you move, the glowing threads of time woven into the crystalline pathway beneath your feet become even more mesmerizing, swirling and intertwining in complex, beautiful patterns that seem to breathe with an eternal rhythm. You notice that some threads appear brighter, more vibrant, representing moments of heightened energy or significance, while others are soft, almost translucent, representing gentle, serene flows. Your mind finds immense peace in observing this delicate dance of temporal possibility, knowing that all moments are interconnected, all possibilities are woven together in the grand tapestry of existence. Ahead, the crystalline pathway gently curves, leading you towards what appears to be a shimmering, ethereal mist gently swirling in the distance. This mist is unlike any you have seen, composed not of water vapor, but of pure, iridescent light, subtly shifting through all the colors of the rainbow. It pulses with a soft, internal glow, beckoning you forward with a gentle, hypnotic allure. The hum of the emerald current feels particularly soothing here, a deep, resonant vibration that cradles you, reassuring you of your complete safety as you approach this wondrous, luminescent phenomenon. As you drift closer to the shimmering mist, you perceive a unique quality to the air, or rather, the aqueous medium. It feels subtly softer, incredibly delicate, as if you are moving through pure silk. The ethereal fragrance of starlight and sweet blossoms becomes more pronounced, mingled now with a faint, impossibly beautiful aroma of pure, crystalline joy. A scent that uplifts your spirit and deepens your sense of profound peace. The temperature remains perfectly comfortable, yet you might sense a gentle, delightful coolness within the mist itself, a refreshing embrace that gently washes over your skin, inviting you to surrender even more deeply into this exquisite dream experience. You finally arrive at the edge of the shimmering mist, hovering gently before its luminous, swirling depths. This is the veil of remembrance, a threshold into the vast reservoir of your deepest memories and insights. The mist itself is a kaleidoscope of soft, shifting colors, gentle lavenders, pale turquoises, soft rose golds, and shimmering silvers, all blending and swirling with a serene, hypnotic grace. You can perceive faint, ephemeral images, like distant, whispering dreams, subtly forming and dissolving within its luminous depths, hints of countless experiences, countless moments, waiting to be gently acknowledged. Your gentle awareness, filled with serene curiosity and profound trust, feels a soft, inviting pull to enter the veil of remembrance. You understand that this is a sacred space, a sanctuary for inner wisdom. With a pure, clear intention, you decide to gently drift into the swirling, luminous mist, allowing its ethereal embrace to enfold you completely. You feel a delightful sensation of seamless transition, as if you are merging with pure light, utterly weightless, utterly free. Your body, cradled by the emerald current, feels exquisitely relaxed, entirely supported as you surrender to the gentle embrace of the mist. As you gently float deeper into the veil of remembrance, the shimmering colors of the mist surround you, dancing with an enchanting grace. They are not merely colors, but imbued with subtle, comforting emotions. The soft lavender carries a sense of profound peace. The pale turquoise evokes expansive clarity. The rose gold bathes you in unconditional love, and the shimmering silver whispers of inner wisdom. You feel these gentle emotions permeating your entire being, filling you with a magnificent sense of wholeness and profound acceptance. The tactile sensation of the mist is one of utter softness, like floating through the most delicate cloud spun from pure consciousness. Within the heart of the veil of remembrance, as you float effortlessly, you become aware of myriad small, luminous orbs of light, gently floating all around you. Each orb glows with a soft, internal radiance, and within each orb, you can perceive a faint, shimmering image, like a tiny, self-contained memory. These are your orbs of insight, beautiful vessels of past experiences, insights, and moments of profound understanding from your waking life. They are not random, but seem to resonate with a gentle, harmonious frequency, beckoning you to connect with them. Your gentle awareness, filled with quiet fascination, is drawn to one particular orb of insight, floating serenely just before you. It glows with a soft, pearlescent light, and within its depths, you can discern a familiar, comforting image, perhaps a moment where you felt deeply creative, or a time you found an elegant solution to a challenge, or a simple, quiet moment of profound joy. With a pure, clear intention, you gently extend your inner light, your loving awareness, towards this particular orb of insight. You feel a subtle, delightful quickening within your mind, a gentle stir of recognition. As your awareness makes contact with the pearlescent orb of insight, the light within it subtly intensifies, blooming into a soft, warm golden glow. And then, the shimmering image within the orb gently expands, not outwardly, but inwardly, drawing you softly into its essence. You are not just observing the memory, you are gently, softly, re-experiencing its core feeling, its profound insight. You might feel the same surge of creative energy, the same quiet satisfaction of problem solving, or the same deep, simple joy of that original moment. It is a gentle reactivation, a beautiful reconnection with the profound wisdom embedded within that past experience. You feel a deep sense of connection to yourself, a beautiful affirmation of your inherent capacity for creativity, for problem solving, for joy. Your internal monologue is one of quiet gratitude. Yes, I remember this. This insight is a part of me. This strength is always within me. This gentle re-experience of past wisdom acts as a powerful enhancer for your lucidity, making you profoundly aware of the rich tapestry of your own being and your conscious ability to access and learn from it within the dream state. You feel an immense peace, a gentle reassurance that all your experiences, all your insights are cherished and available to you. The golden glow of the orb of insight subtly radiates outwards, casting a warm, comforting light onto the swirling mist around you. The pervasive scent of crystalline joy deepens, mingled now with the specific, subtle aroma that might have been present in the original memory, creating a rich, multi-layered sensory experience. The gentle coolness of the mist remains, but now feels infused with the warmth of the golden glow, creating a perfectly balanced, soothing embrace. You allow yourself to simply bask in this reactivated insight, feeling its wisdom permeate your being, knowing that it reinforces your inner strengths and capacities. There is no need to hold onto the specific details, only to absorb the profound feeling, the gentle understanding that arises from within. With a deep sense of gratitude and inner peace, you gently release your direct focus from the orb of insight. As your awareness softens, the golden glow within the orb gently recedes, slowly returning to its pearlescent radiance. The expanded feeling of the memory softly diminishes, and the orb of insight gently resumes its serene, luminous floating within the veil of remembrance, holding its wisdom in quiet anticipation for another connection whenever you wish. There is no sense of diminishment, only a deep, abiding peace, a quiet knowing that you have honored your past wisdom and brought it gently into the present moment of your conscious dream journey. The emerald current continues to guide you gently, effortlessly, deeper into the heart of the veil of remembrance. You float past countless other orbs of insight, each one glowing softly, each one holding a unique jewel of your past. You understand that this space is infinite, holding endless depths of your own wisdom, patiently waiting for your gentle exploration. The swirling mist surrounds you like a comforting cocoon, its soft, shifting colors creating an ever-present feeling of peace, love, and clarity. You feel a gentle inclination, a quiet desire to simply rest for a moment within this beautiful, ethereal sanctuary. With a soft, clear intention, you allow the emerald current to guide you towards a particularly luminous, swirling pool of deeper lavender light within the mist. As you gently approach, you feel the aqueous medium here become even softer, more yielding, as if specifically designed to cradle you in perfect repose. You feel yourself gently settling, softly sinking into this pool of lavender light, entirely embraced, utterly weightless, profoundly at peace. In this sanctuary of profound peace, within the lavender light of the veil of remembrance, you feel your entire being harmonize with the gentle rhythms of the aqueous chronoscape. The hum of the emerald current, the soft, distant resonance of the chronolite spire, the subtle dance of microscopic crystals, and the cosmic tapestry above, all blend into a single, seamless symphony of serenity. Your breath continues its soft, natural rhythm, a gentle ebb and flow that requires no conscious effort, a silent lullaby of your own peaceful existence. You feel profoundly safe, utterly cherished, and completely at home within this boundless dream realm. Every fiber of your being is relaxed, every thought is softened, every sensation is one of exquisite comfort and peace. You understand deeply and beautifully that you are a conscious explorer within your own inner universe, equipped with infinite creative power and boundless capacity for wisdom and joy. This state of profound lucidity is not a fleeting moment, but a gentle, steady presence, a quiet knowing that accompanies you always. As you rest here, cradled by the lavender light, allow this magnificent sense of peace and lucidity to deepen even further. Let it permeate every level of your being, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. You are ready to continue your exploration of this dream world, to discover whatever wonders lie ahead, or to simply drift into an even deeper, more restorative sleep, knowing that your conscious awareness, your spark of lucidity, will remain gently alight, guiding you, supporting you, and enriching every moment of your inner journey. You are perfectly relaxed, profoundly at peace, and wonderfully at ease, drifting deeper and deeper into the beautiful tapestry of your dreams.